Now let us try to understand few points. What is the essential discipline in the practice? We are having 5 sense organs. We probably use 3 sense organs in practice: visual, audio, and touch. We are using our eyes and focusing gaze at the point on forehead between eyebrows. This is a very important point. And how to do this? You can turn eyeballs upward gently and try to bring both eyeballs towards the forehead point. Sometimes we do more because our habit is, if something is good, then we practice attachment. Then try to do more and more. In that condition, we may get pain in the muscles, eye muscles. If you feel pain which you cannot tolerate easily, then try to fix gaze in front of the forehead and behind the forehead, up and down, right and left. Now, whatever you see in front of the forehead, keep on concentrating on it. Then we are concentrating around forehead automatically. This is the first discipline we have to maintain. And what is the true idea behind these rays? Try to name it spiritual rays. In different language, we call it a spiritual aura. In fact, its true name is God has become this. This is the ultimate name. If we do not have deep desire to feel oneness with God, then we have different language. This is a spiritual aura. Turn eyeballs upward. Get connected with the spiritual aura. This is the style of guiding, how to fix gaze there. Second point, roll your tongue back. Because tongue is having connection with medulla area and pons. Nerves from the hindbrain and the pons area reaching to the pharynx and tongue area. Below tongue, in tongue around. When you roll tongue back, then we activate medulla area. When medulla is activated, our concentration increases. Third point, we have to listen sincerely and follow the practice. When you are listening, do not try to understand. Because in listening, whatever you listen, you have some understanding. Or during practice, understanding appears. If you try to understand very deeply each word and sentences, we cannot practice. And try to imagine one day, think like that, what we are listening, we are going to understand sincerely. While practicing, we cannot understand. As we talk each other and we listen, if you are perfect listener, then while listening, we should not try to understand, just listen. Listening brings understanding automatically up to some extent. As you practice more and more, understanding increases. This is the few points. When something we are practicing, we should not overstretch any part. Try to stretch whatever you can tolerate easily. If we are overstretching, then we are damaging capillaries and weak muscles or injured muscles. Then it will take longer time to recharge. Like bending towards right, left, forward, backward. We should practice with the full awareness. That bending should be comfortable, or raising arms up. Somebody is having problem in the shoulder joints, then they are able to raise up to this. This is all right for them. Somebody can move up, somebody can do here. But the persons who are not able to raise arms up, they will have equal benefit. because the purpose is concentration on self. Purpose is not that how much we can move our body. This is the basic important point. Listen with awareness and practice. Sometimes when you go in deep practice while listening, then we are not able to listen anything. Because sense organ, ear, they become numb. As we sit, when we find both leg muscles become numb, you cannot move the leg. Same thing happens with all senses. Ears become numb, eyes become numb, all sense organs, they are going into suspended state. In that state, generally, we realize that we are sleeping. But we are not sleeping. We are in different state. Therefore, never try to explain and analyze different things what we feel in the practice. Most of the time, we analyze incorrectly. Then our acceleration towards practice decreases. What is our aim? Try our level best to practice it. And when you are practicing, you must feel this is the best time for today. Because this practice provides nourishment, nutrition, how to transform ego and increase divinity in the ego. What is the ego? Ego is consciousness within which brings realization that I am not secured and God is far away from me. I am not having sufficient power, knowledge, peace and joy. A realization of insecurity and limitation is done by a consciousness. That consciousness is ego. When we practice, then ego is transformed. In what way ego is transformed? Every day we feel we are nearer to God. Every day we feel more peace, more joy, more confidence, more vitality, more power. This is what we realize. When ego is transforming, then we have so many varieties of changes. We should not interpret changes except they are love vibration of God. This is the basic point. We should remember it. Now we are ready to practice.